We have just 2 more days of summer left, and it appears we could end the season with hazy skies and smoky air in King County thanks to the wildfires in our state. According to Puget Sound Clean Air Energy Agency, the air quality in the Seattle area is still listed as good to moderate, which means it is safe for everyone, including those in the sensitive group, to go out. However, some people say they are still feeling the effects.
Thick, hazy, you can almost feel it as you breathe in, and it's got a little bit of a burn to it even. It's definitely that burning wood smell. Like if it was a campfire in front of you, you might not hate it, but since it's coming in and it's taking over everything, it's just overwhelming.
Adam Claiborne joins us now. Adam, we've seen this smoke now for a couple of days.
We have, Steve, and I had my windows open last night, so I can smell it as it was moving through the city. And there is going to be another sort of cloud of smoke again moving through late tonight into early tomorrow. I'm going to show you how that all comes together, but still a lot of this being driven by a couple of factors. This area of low pressure off the California coast, rain down that way, dry up here, but more of that easterly and northeasterly wind bringing in more of that offshore flow. Now, as we go throughout the night, we're going to see another wave of smoke come on through, and it was kind of ominous looking cloud of smoke earlier this morning if you were able to see it. But here it is right here. I want to also keep your eyes, I want you to point your attention to this area of fire right here that we have across parts of Idaho. I'm going to show you what I mean by that here in a second. But first, you can see a plume of smoke moving through as we go late into the night, early tomorrow morning. So about 6 or 7 o'clock, you'll start to see that move on through. Still seeing too at the same time that wind coming more from the east to the west. So we're going to keep that around into the earlier part of tomorrow. But as we go throughout the rest of the day on tomorrow and heading on into Thursday, you can start to see the winds beginning to shift, and we'll start to get more of that onshore flow, bringing back some of the wind off of the Pacific. And that is going to start to cool things down as we head more so into Thursday. You can still see some smoke haze possible, maybe even early Thursday morning, but a lot of that will be pushed out of here and farther off to the east with our Bolt Creek fire still giving off some of that smoke. Now, that patch of fire that I was showing you across Idaho, our area of low pressure down around California, that's going to be heading northward and not bringing us any rain, but they probably needed a little more than we do. So that will be heading across parts of Oregon, southeastern Washington, and here across Idaho as that pushes on through for some beneficial rain for them over that way. While we'll eventually get in on some of the rain chances as we head later on into Thursday night, more so heading into Friday, not going to be quite as widespread or as heavy, but it's going to be coming our way into that time. Air quality tomorrow with some of the smoke still looking like it's going to be good. So no big worries when it comes to what your health conditions when it comes to that. But the thing about it is, yeah, you still might be able to smell it if it's going to be in the air. Sun Mountain Lodge over in Winthrop, another beautiful look at the, I wouldn't say completely smokeless sky, but we have very little in terms of what we'll be dealing with there and then what we have been seeing over the past week or so. And then live here in Seattle, can't really see or pick out exactly where Mount Rainier is, but it's right there. We got that smoke haze still in place. Sunny skies nevertheless, though, 77 with a north wind coming in at 17 miles per hour. Temperatures upper 70s and low 80s, 82 in Shelton, right now at 78 in Renton. We're near 80 in Puyallup at 79 there, and also near 80 around Olympia and Chehalis. 80 in Arlington, 81 right now in Bellingham with more of that wind coming out of the Fraser outlet. That's actually helping to warm things up and bring some of that wind off of the Cascades up that way. So as we go here into the night, another factor again, high pressure still one of the dominating features of our forecast here over the next day or so. So we'll keep things pretty quiet and clear, and it does allow things to cool off rather quickly as we head on into the night. But as we go on into the night and into early tomorrow, start to notice some of those clouds coming in from the south with that system that's going to be heading farther to the east. Those will start to show themselves a little more into the afternoon across South Sound, and we'll see a little more of those as we head into late tomorrow night. But then our system coming in from the west, heading on into Thursday, we'll start to bring in additional cloud coverage, which we'll see that on into Thursday morning. And I think a lot more of that comes in into the evening and into the nighttime hours with those rain chances eventually moving on through as we head on into the day on Friday. Tonight's lows dropping down into the 40s and the low 50s. We had a few spots in the upper 30s earlier this morning. We'll talk more about that during the second half hour. 72 as we start off fall on Thursday. We'll top off at 67 on Friday and then warming up nicely again with more sunshine early into next week.